Hey Gemini, what's up? How are you? 'Tis I, the one only Archer with Archer Astrology, here to do your love energy check-in for you and the one on your mind. Looking at the end of August, the 2024's energies. However, whenever you clicked on this reading and decided to come and hang out with me, it's perfect timing as always, Gemini. And I love you for doing so. Alright, feel free to scroll around the reading as much as you like, or leave a timestamp in the comments if need be. My readings do get a little bit long, but that's only because we're going to take a look at everything, okay? There's no bonuses, extendeds. I don't even understand what Patreon is still. I don't even know what Discord is. So, whatever. We're just going to read. We're going to take a look at your work situation with a little career and finance. I love career and finance readings. Take a look at the Geminis dealing with a past person, because you are allowed to love whomever you want for however long you want. And also take a look at the Geminis dealing with some new energy. Then come back together for a final predicted future outcome on the connection. All the messages will be for yours and their highest and greatest good only. As you know, we only fly the friendly skies at Archer Airlines. So tree tables up, go time. Y'all get big front seats, okay? Angel Eyes, what's up, honey pie? How you doing? Hey, Romy, what's up? Hi, Anna. Thank you guys for coming. What's up, Jessica? Hi, Dave. How you guys doing? Thank you for being here. All right, let's go. Remember, please, if you could return a little love for me, it's double tap the screen on TikTok. Love the like here on the channel. Love the like on Instagram as well. I would love you for it. Shrek, what up, bro? Hi, Katie. What's going on? How you doing? All right, let's see. Also, subscribe, set the bell to all notifications, and even if you already subscribed, tap on the bell and double check to make sure it's set to all, because my amazing, beautiful Scorpio head of research and development at Archer Astrology has notified me that YouTube did another software update and turned off the bells. There's no bells. So you might have to double check. Make sure you're set to all on not just Archer, but all the channels you subscribe to, so you get notified when all y'all favorites go live. All right? And Page of Swords around the channel as much as you like. I do go live Fridays at 6 p.m. Eastern for an all signs, from Aries to Pisces. The pick a card is slightly delayed just so I can catch up on some personal readings, because I want to take care of everybody in the family that's reached out and requested. So don't worry, I'll find time to squeeze them in. They're not going anywhere. Just not sure when yet. Anyways, and also check out the Healing Music bass covers with Bill. He's the family's Gemini. And we got the greats, the Beatles, Casey Musgraves, Caitlin Petty, Toby Keith, Chuck Berry. There's a lot, and there's more even coming. So you definitely want to check those out. It's all neatly prioritized and organized into playlists for your viewing enjoyment. And if you are on TikTok over here, follow Caitlin Petty at Kate Petty, because you can't help but walk away from her concerts without smiling till your cheeks hurt. All right, so let's roll, because I'm very curious. When I sat down to meditate on your energies and get a title and a title card for the reading, God was like, they're ready. And I'm like, you mean they're ready to make an offer? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, no way. He's like, yeah way. And I'm like, oh, that's funny. You got jokes. But that's all right. Me and God get along. All right. So we're going to check out and see what's going on. We're going to use the Biblical Tarot, an awesome gift from my friends at the Biblical Tarot Company. Check them out on TikTok and Instagram, because I, as a person of the good and a light worker, have always tied the tarot to the Bible. When you got powers like mine, you got to use them for the good. All right, so check it out. And then we will throw a boatload of clarifiers at it with the animated tarot over here. I forget the name of it, but I'll find out what it is. Anyhow, let's just do it to it, because I'm more curious about what's going on for you than what decks I'm using right now. Set the Biblical Tarot. I like this deck. All right. Hey, Ashley. Oh, I did. I love Tennessee, Katie. It was so much fun. I cannot wait to go back. Hey, Sasha. What up? All right. Let's do it to it. Here we go. Hey, Jamie. Mod Squad in the house. What up, OG? All right. Let's do it to it, Gemini, because I'm just as curious as you are. So, enough introductions. Let's do it. Gemini. Connect me into Gemini's energy, please. I need all the details, all the 411 on what you told me about their person being ready to make an offer. Let's go, Gemini. Here we go. Let's go, Gemini. Let's go. Okay, anyways. Let's go. 2 shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the pretty fly Geminis, because all the signs say you're pretty fly for a Gemini. Oh my word, the overall energy blanketing your reading is the 9 of Cups, Pisces energy, and showing that your wishes and your blessings are coming in. I'm seeing off of this too also that there's a few Geminis that recently you've gotten an invite to like a cookout or a party or something that you're like, I don't know if I feel like going, I just need a night off. You might want to go, because there's going to be something there that's going to really surprise you. Oh, thanks for the heart. That's so cool. Thank you. Thanks, Lib. Page of Swords. Oh, yeah, because somebody is totally interested in checking you out. And I would love to say this Page of Swords is like, oh, wow, maybe you're going back to school or have more learning or knowledge or something. Nope, you're being checked out, straight up. It's Esther 7:3 versus Esther 9:2. The book of Esther is interesting, too. All right, so maybe you're at that energy going forward here. Some of your blessings are showing up sooner than you think with the Eight of Swords, where you come out of that emotional paralysis and the overthinking. You overcome it. All right, Jonah and the whale. This is when the whale opens his mouth and Jonah's like, I don't know where I am, but I'll make the best of it. So you're going to make the best of a situation going forward, and the outcome is going to be epic. Straight to the 10 of Cups. Pisces energy. I see a family straight up in your future. Oh, hi, Nadine. Thank you for joining the family. I love it. All right, let's roll. Current conditions at Gemini. What do you got for me? The 9 of Wands. Satan testing Job comes out. This one resonates to job 122. 122 might resonate to you as a number. Maybe it's like someone's address, phone number, or you might be born on the 1st or the 22nd. But with this coming out, this shows here that straight up, like I can't even sugarcoat this one, okay? Like you're fed up, straight up. You've been through enough tests. You're tired of feeling stuck, tired of being in the same old cycle, and like this, just that cycle of how people treat you. And you're ready for a change in your life that you've been waiting for, even though it seems like it continues to elude you. All right, so you're down on your knees. I'm hearing that song by Duffy, Mercy. Got me begging you for mercy. That might even resonate to you or something. But in this one here, you are ready for that change in the life that you've been waiting for, even though it still seems like it hasn't shown up yet. So we got to find out what's going on with 9 of Wands. And ironically enough, I'm seeing a privacy fence. Maybe you have one or they do, or you're getting one installed, because this is the Tim Allen card. This is home improvement. It's Wilson hanging out behind the fence being like, what's up, neighbor? Howdy ho. All right. So there is somebody checking you out, even though you don't realize it, but your energies might be feeling it. Are you having moments like, even if you're alone at home, in your home or your apartment, that you're like, I swear, Archer, somebody is watching me. It's the energy that's out there because somebody has totally got their eyes on you. Okay. What's up, Texas Realtor? How you doing? Hey, Tisha. What's up, Sia? Thank you guys all for coming. All right. Let's see the current immediate... Dude, Gemini, look how many people are here for you. You are more loved than you know, Gemini. Come on. All right? We all love you. How can you not love a Gemini? And if they don't, that's on them. Right? All right. Immediate influence. What are the planets doing making you feel this way right now? The Page of Cups. 1 Samuel 3:10 comes out. Scorpio energy. This does show here that like maybe you feel like your plans never go the way that you want them to, and you always have to drop back 5 and punt, then drop back 10 and punt, take 2 steps forward and 17 steps back. And like it seems like all your best laid plans never come to fruition on this one, okay? You are trying to find a more younger, funner, innocent way of looking at things, and like just a way to simplify things and like put an end to the overthinking that you've been dealing with, okay? Now, on the work home front, we're definitely got to get details on this. I'm curious too. But anyways, on the work home front, let's see what's going on in your work area, okay? Career, finance, and C1 and CFR. The Empress. Nice. Now, even though the Empress in traditional tarot is Libra energy, I as a reader pull fixed energy off of it because the Empress knows what she wants and knows how to get it, okay? Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius energy. Also Libra in this case, though. Maybe in this situation here, work has become like frustrating. Like you're not getting what you know is owed to you, okay? More frustrating than usual even, okay? Because the Empress, when the Empress gets to the end point, you know, don't cross the Empress because she's the boss, okay? Maybe you've been waiting for a promotion you haven't got. You keep trying to keep everything and everyone on track, okay? And sometimes maybe you just wind up jamming Let It Be on the way home. Mother Mary, come to me, okay? But I do see here that you are going to receive the rewards for what you've been through, okay? Things will balance out in the long run because everything does seem to always work out for the Empress, okay? So you're in a powerful position and there might actually be a promotion coming your way that you feel like you're like long overdue for, okay? We'll find out. Now, past love. Let's see what's going on because as a tarot reader, none of us are here to tell you what to do. We're merely your navigators reading the roadmap, and wherever you free will decide to turn, we are here to navigate. This is not a self-help channel. This is for you. Okay? Let's roll. Past person. What's going on with them? The King of Pentacles. Genesis 41:41 comes out. Perhaps maybe you've been noticing repeating numbers and seeing signs that continue to tie to the past person. You're wondering like, why? What's going on? It's like, Archer, I thought they've long since forgotten me, don't even know I exist, but yet I keep like hearing their name or seeing signs that resonate to them, maybe like street signs or something, you know. With the King of Pentacles here, this is Joseph in charge of Egypt. So at the moment, I see that they're actually at a point where they're like maybe maturing, maybe leveling up, okay, and wanting to lay down some roots, patch things up, mend the fence. Wow, fence stuff really comes up. I hope you don't take offense to my fence jokes. Sure, take all the fence. But this one here shows that for whatever it is, like maybe there's an age difference between you guys and you simply experienced more of life's experiences than they have, okay? You might have, as we say in the 313, a little bit of like street smarts, whereas they were all book smarts, but your life experiences exceeded theirs, okay? And maybe they were a little immature in the past, regardless of which one of you guys might have been older, and they needed to actually like come out of a bit of like a player type energy and be a little more mature, you know what I mean? And I do see though, they are. And if you are worried or wondering, like, Archer, they've probably moved on, they've got somebody else, and da-da-da-da, you're actually in the clear. King of Pentacles shows that they're more focused on their work than anything else, trying to just maintain. Maybe they recently had to, like, do a job change, lost their job or something, and they're having to get back on their feet a little bit. So I'm thinking old Archangel Jeremiah. He was my buddy back in high school a couple lifetimes ago. He might have paid him a little bit of a visit, okay? So we'll find out. But they're maturing, so if they do reach out and make an offer, they're going to be doing it from a more mature point. So I like that. Props to the cross watchers. I promise not to be too mean to you. I just got to call the energies as sees it, though. Okay, this is Gemini's reading. All right, let's see what's up. Angel eyes, you might be accurate. All right, new love. If you are dealing with a new person, this could even be the current person, okay, for the Geminis that got someone in their life and wondering where it's going. Let's see what we got. The Ten of Wands. Sagittarius energy comes out. This is Jeremiah 2010. On this here, it's Jeremiah's burden. So this new person has already been through the ringer, a very similar backstory to what you've been through, and their Sagittarius energy, Joe, is making the best of a bad situation. Sagittarius can take like lemons into lemonade regardless of what's going on. You're the like might have a lemonade stand. Maybe there's kids involved or something, or you'll like just pass a lemonade stand. That's an interesting one, but I gotta call it as I read it. But all right, that might be something too. This new person is somewhat the one you've been looking for when you placed your order with God. I want somebody that's not bringing any baggage to the table. It's already done, said, and over it. He's like, all right, I got this Ten of Wands over here. He's already been through everything. He might work out pretty good for you. All right? Should be dealing with the Sagittarius possibly. But yeah, we'll keep going on that. Or they might have Sagittarius further down the chart somewhere. Okay? Because remember, this will resonate to any placement in your chart. We don't discriminate. We read all placements equally. Which will take us to your future connection, future influence. Sorry, throat chakra. Somebody really wants to talk to you. All right, future influence going forward. What do we got? Four of Pentacles. A connection that doesn't want to let go. The parable of the rich fool comes out too. Okay, Luke 12:15. The name Luke might resonate to you, or you or them are born on the 12th or the 15th. What I'm seeing here in this one, the outcome is being ready to take that leap. And it's like it's Jack and Rose in the Titanic tarot. Don't let go, Jack. All right? Where each of you make a Two of Pentacle decision to be together and see where things can go forward from here. And you come together in Four of Pentacles. Your work life also will come in too. So this I see going forward is something where like you don't have the stresses of work and finance and love and everything going on. And you guys can come forward together. Okay? Nice. Now, energetical influence, what the planets will be doing going forward and how it'll make you guys feel together in the connection. The Five of Pentacles, Matthew 9:21. The bleeding woman shows up. Now, when I get a card like this in a future energies, this is a heads up. It's a little bit of a warning of just like, you know, this might be coming your way. Just be ready for it, okay? There will be some more super chats during Cancer and Leo too, though. Okay, this here is, it's Casper the Silent Ghost. This shows that if you're dealing with a past person, you guys unblock each other and go forward. And if it's a new person, you might have some people that get slightly maybe jealous or something. But this here also, Five of Pentacles, shows that whatever trials and tribulations may come your way, I'm seeing here that you guys can rise above it. And it's actually hearing each other out, never going to bed angry or shutting people out of your life, okay? Where you guys, you know, because even in a relationship, there's going to be ups and downs. There can be big fights, small fights. But instead of just being like, oh, we had a fight, oh, I'm out, I'm out. This is more of like, you know what, I love you. We're in this together. We're in this for the good and the bad. Let's work through this because you know I love you. Well, you know I love you too. That sort of a thing. See, this is something you guys will work to overcome. Basically, it's somebody that learns to speak Gemini. How about that? I like that. Okay? And also allows you to cut out the past energies of those people whose block lists are bigger than their contact list, who thinks that's the right way to handle things, okay? Remember, if somebody blocks you, Gemini, it's because you just got in too close to their heart and they had to cut it out. If they didn't care, they wouldn't block you. They'd just go on about their business, okay? So the blockers have very strong feelings for you, all right? Now, let's see what's going forward with the inner emotions of how y'all be feeling on this. The Ace of Swords, Libra energy. This shows here that you're rising to another level. It's Saul's conversion. Acts 9:4 comes out in that you are taking things to a new level of clear and concise communication where, like I just said, they learn to speak Gemini. Could be dealing with a Libra. But this also shows that in the future, some of your third eye is strengthening. Your pineal gland, the chakra up here, and you wind up with like a perfect 20-20-20 vision in the outcome, okay? The Ace of Swords here, like, maybe even some of you are getting into a bit of the esoteric side, studying comparative religion, or just straight up like you've got tarot, or you're doing Reiki certification to start going forward with that. Something that allows you guys to clear your mindset and rise to a higher level on a spiritual mindset where you guys just kind of connect and get each other. Okay? Clear communication too, that you have Dave Coulier cut it out, Full House style, the negative stuff, so that you can go forward in a peaceful connection. That'll take us to the final outcome that gets you to these 9 of Cups, okay? The 2 of Pentacles. Whoa, I felt that. Did you rewind if you missed it? Did you notice that I mentioned the 4 of Pentacles shows you guys come together, so you each have made a 2 of Pentacles decision, right? The 2 of Pentacles comes in. Lydia, the faithful businesswoman. All right, for some of you, there's a bit of a work connection or a power couple vibe that goes to another level. But it is, I'm seeing here on the 2 of Pentacles in the future, you will look just as forward of going to work as you look forward to getting out of work, Fred Flintstone style, and coming home to be with your person, okay? Because right now, maybe I'm talking to a Gemini that's sharing the energies of like, Archer, I just work late. There's nothing to go home to. What's the use? You know, I got 6 cats and I just, whoa, you know, you or them might have a cat or 6. I don't know. It's a lot of cats. But going forward, it's like you want to go home and be with the one on your mind and the family and like that whole like having dinner ready and stuff like that. It's cute. I love it. You guys are adorable. All right, so let's roll on. Let's see what we got here. You or them could be born on the 9th, the 1st, the 19th comes out. I'm also seeing the 10th, the 14th, the 5th, the 12th, also the 4th and the 1st possibly. All right, but let's roll on. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, could be a Sagittarius, possibly a Libra. Capricorn is here with Taurus. You've also got Leo, Aquarius, and a little bit of Pisces. But let's see what we got. What's going on with this, all right? Give me everything you've got on Gemini's. And whoa, the deck is hot. Holy moly. Hold on. There we go. Give me everything you've got on this 9 of Wands, Page of Cups. Gemini, you're ready to go forward. I like that. All right, let's see what we got. 6 of Swords. Right to the 10 of Swords, and boom, right into the Ace of Cups with the Hermit card. You've done the work and you've healed. 5 of Pentacles. For you, some of you guys, you did get ghosted or cut out, and you're just like, you know what? If that's their choice, that's what we're going with, you know, 5 of Pentacles. So for the Geminis dealing with a past person, I do see that you guys have been in no communication that will be shortly coming to an end. And for the Geminis in general, it's just that there's some people you had to cut out that you didn't want to have to do it, but it was for your best interest to look out for one of those traits. You know what I mean? The 4 of Swords. This shows that break point, the rest that was needed to come through this, okay? Why did I put that over here? Hold on. Come over here where you go. All right, cool. So with the 6 of Swords, the 10 of Swords, you're trying to see stuff from a different perspective. Aquarius, Gemini energy on this, where it's kind of like some of you maybe even possibly have been feeling a little nostalgic. Hold on, the Hermit card jumped at me because it is Virgo season now, and we're getting near the end of Mercury retrograde. But the Hermit card is the Doctor House of the Tarot, okay? Virgo energy. In that maybe you feel like, oh, Archer, I'm not fixable. I just meant to be alone. But I'm seeing on this, no. Remember Dr. House? He was the one that when no other doctor in the world could solve the case, they went to his desk and he solved them. You are meant to have love in this lifetime, just being here and being interested in tarot. Maybe actually you or them are a doctor or a nurse in the medical field of some kind. But this here does show, I'm actually seeing, see how he's got the flashlight out? Like, maybe some of you have been feeling rather nostalgic lately and like looking back through old photos in your phone, or possibly even like, I'm seeing for some of you, you actually still have like an old school 4x6 photo of yourself when you were like a wee little Gemini, a little kid that's like maybe stuck up in your vanity mirror or in the car's sun visor or something. Very like old school. And it's like, I even see you looking through that with this Hermit card or looking at it, because it's like it was a time when you were younger, more innocent, things were much easier going, and just fun. And like some of you are feeling like you failed in love with this Ten of Swords, but trying to stay positive and keep your head above water and see things from a more positive perspective. Okay, 10 swords to the 6 of swords, that's 16 swords. That's a lot of swords right there. So you have been through a lot, okay? Like, some of you have been feeling like you failed in love. Gemini, like you failed in love and life, 5 of Pentacles. And you just want to be loved the way you love people. You're not giving yourself credit for all the things you have accomplished, Gemini. Aw, Gemini. Gemini, you need a spinny hug for that. I totally want to pick you up in Hallmark movie Spinny Hug You. I just want to give you a huge spinny hug for that, okay? So your heels fly off and I spin you around till you start giggling, because Gemini, you do not give yourself enough credit for what you have done in life and what you have accomplished in life. You're doing so much better than you think. All right, the 10 of Swords to the 6 of Swords does show you've been through a lot, and I'm seeing a Gemini, it's like, well, maybe it just is what it is type of a thing. No, you deserve so much more credit, okay? The Ace of Cups, you have put up with a lot, even though you have been feeling like your plans never go the way they're supposed to. 5 of Pentacles. Like, some of you, the plans get halfway there. Ace of Cups, doing really good, really good, really good. This is awesome, going to be great. And then 5 of Pentacles, it crashes. Oh, we'll just wait until later, sort of a thing. And you're like, wait, no, I liked where this is going. Let's make this work out. Ace of Cups. Okay, Cancer and Taurus energy on this. And Cancer and Taurus is a very loving combination. So you want that loving, nurturing energy, even though lately you felt like things have gotten like even more rougher than usual. Okay? Could be dealing with an Aquarius or a Cancer, possibly a Taurus, possibly even another Gemini. All right? But you're going to be born on the 10th, the 15th comes out, even the 6th or the 16th. Give me some. I didn't ask yet. God's like, I already knew what you were going to ask. Give me something on the Ace of Cups to the 5 of Pentacles. It's all right? It's all right. Ace of Swords. Another repeating card for your future coming out. So far, you are the one manifesting your future. So even if you haven't done it yet, you might want to check out the personality test online. It's like longer than an FHA one. It bored me to tears, but I did it. You might be a manifesting generator. You feel like your prayers have gone unanswered. However, I'm seeing here, you are creating your outcome. So far, the only card missing is the 2 of Pentacles, and then you're the one creating the future and bringing in exactly what you want, okay? You are taking your power back after a long point of feeling like you had no power or no control in any situations with the Ace of Swords, Libra energy, okay? It's like you dealt with a lot of people in the past that made a lot of promises that they never kept. Page of Cups to the 5 of Pentacles, all right? And for some of you, you've even followed, like, you followed people that were like leaders, like natural born leaders that promised you the moon, and then like James Stewart showed up and like never delivered, and wouldn't even deliver the stars. Even James Stewart sitting there like, yeah, that's not how I do things. That ain't right, you know? This one here shows that you have dealt with enough over-promising and under-delivering to last for lifetimes. The Knight of Pentacles, slow-moving energy to the 4 of Wands on the 3 of Wands. That leads right to the Hierophant. You are taking your power back, though, okay? You dealt with a lot of people, even people that claim to be leaders and guides and da-da-da, and then all of a sudden they turned out to be kind of like I'm seeing the Beatles when they visited the Maharishi, and at the end John was like, we're just good friends. You know, that sort of a thing, all right? But this one here, like, they never turned out to be leaders. They promised they would be on this one. And for some of you, like, you've dealt with enough false prophets to last for lifetimes. And if you are here wondering if you're on the twin flame journey and being like, Archer, I've been thinking about that one. I've been looking into twin flames and soulmates. I do see here with that 4 of Wands that, yeah, you actually are. And the rewards for everything you've been through. Because remember, the 4 of Wands is not just the twin flame card. When you go a little deeper into the tarot and the esoteric sides, It's the rewards for everything you've been through and all the slow-moving energy you've put up with. Because the Knight of Pentacles might be one of the slowest, most stable, triple-check, the double-checked energies. But in my decks, it's the U.S. Postal Service, because neither rain or sleet or snow or natural disaster stops the Knight of Pentacles from getting the Ace of Pentacles to its appointed destination, okay? Some of you guys might actually even, you or them, work for the post office or Amazon, FedEx, UPS, something like that, all right? But like, I do see on this one here that things are starting to change, because you're at a point where you're just tired of feeling frustrated. Three of Wands. You know the time is right to move forward and to accomplish something. You're tired of feeling so stuck, all right? I do see, though, some things are changing with the Four of Wands to bring in the rewards for all the stuff you've been going through lately. Going forward here, things are going to start changing faster than planned, and it'll start to simplify a lot of the things that have left you overthinking in life, and stuff will start working out for the positive. Four of Wands to the Ace of Cups, Cancer, Aries energy. You or them could be born on the 4th, the 14th, or the 24th comes out. I'm also seeing the 11th, the 7th, and the 29th comes in too. Okay, so let's roll forward. Let's see what's going on here on your work life of things. Hold on. Gemini, I'm seeing something very interesting on this. Hold on, let me make sure this is safe to proceed, because my dominant program is the preservation of human life. So I got to make sure this is a safe message, because I don't mess around. When I say highest and greatest good, it's not like highest and greatest good, and then whatever comes out. Right? Page of Wands, fire energy, Sagittarius. Go for it. I'm seeing for some of you guys, I'm seeing a house fire or an apartment fire, but it looks like a house. And it's not a future prediction. This has already happened. And like some of you guys have been rebuilding from like a major displacement. I mean, I want to say fire, flood, or otherwise, but no, this is a fire card, Sagittarius energy. And so I'm seeing it was like a fire that you had to rebuild from. I'm being shown that. I'm being shown everybody was okay, but like you lost a lot of your dear possessions. Maybe that 4x6 photo is all you have left type of a thing, and you've been working to rebuild from it. There's a little bit of blessings coming in for you, because you have somebody on the other side that serves as a guardian angel for you that's hanging out with us in the reading, that's like letting you know it's going to be okay, and the rewards for what you've gone through are going to blow your mind. Like literally by the end of the year, even Sagittarius season, even like end of November, December, you're going to look back and be like, whoa, now I'm in this amazing relationship, my job's going good, I got this beautiful home and everything, and you're going to be like, wow, that was a ride. But it's going to work out. There's some people behind you that are helping get you where you need to go. I like that for you, okay? All right, so let's roll on. Give me something on this work home front. What am I seeing here on the work here? Let's see what's going down. Thank you guys for being here, too. I love you guys. What up, Cam? Speaking of Sagittarius, right on time. Judgment card, the 8 of Pentacles on the 2 of Pentacles. Oh, my word, there's the third card. I just felt that. That was a 9-volt to the tongue. That was beyond 9 volt to the tongue. That was a butter knife and a light socket. Don't try it. I tried it once. It's shocking. I'm serious. Don't try it. Okay, you're on. It's on you. 8 of Pentacles. This is about your work life. And remember how at the end I mentioned that your work and your love life would balance out with the 2 of Pentacles? The 2 of Pentacles shows up. You have now manifested all 3 cards for your future on this. That is incredible. I don't think I've ever seen that happen on the channel. But Judgment's here too. Scorpio energy. I also pulled Mutable off of this as a reader. But this is, it's the 20th card in the tarot deck. It's also Revelations 20 in the Bible, that you are coming into the 1,000 years of peace after having to cut out all the snakes of Revelation 19. And with the 8 of Pentacles or the 2 of Pentacles, it's piecing it together. Like Johnny Cash's song, one piece at a time. Okay? I don't want to know what's in your lunchbox. That's cool. Just tell me it's a tuna fish sandwich and we move on. And the 8 of Pentacles, the 2 of Pentacles, okay? You're the one that keeps, like, you keep trying to keep everything and everyone on track, right? 8 of Pentacles. And 2 of Pentacles, like, you've been dealing with people that just don't do their share of the work. They always have a million reasons why they can't do the work, or they're in the restroom all the time, or they got to take a break every 5 minutes. And you wind up having to pick up all the slack and not even doing your work until later in the day, which then leads us to that whole, oh, well, it's not like I need to go home anyways. I'll just keep working. It's like I got anything to go home to. But still, it's starting to become a lot to deal with, okay? And, like, they do very little of their share of the work, okay? Like, usually It's not, when they do something, wow, that doesn't look right at all. When they do their share of the work, it's not right in any way, shape, or form. And you might even have to wind up going back behind them, playing cleanup crew, and fix everything before it gets turned in. Okay? 8 of Pentacles, the 2 of Pentacles. You might be born on the 8th, 28th, or the 20th comes out. I'm also seeing the 3rd on this. The 2 of Wands. See, for some of you, I'm seeing this energetical block is actually because, like, the energetical block here is because it's like kind of defying your happiness in a way, but you're doing what you have to do, okay? It's like, I'm seeing this energetic block is because you're destined for greatness, Gemini, okay? And God is putting these little obstacles and these little people, these people, right, into your path because it's like, kind of like to guide you towards the changes that you've been thinking about for a while. Okay, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Pisces, Gemini, Virgo energy, a little Capricorn too. Okay, let me get a couple cards on that. 2 of Wands, a back to the King of Cups, to the Page of Cups, with the Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy. And remember, the Magician is the MacGyver of the tarot. It's not that you got all the tools. I got a lot of friends that have all the tools and they haven't got a clue what to do with any of them, right? This is like, even if it's just scotch tape and baling wire, a pen and a paper clip, the Magician can work with the tools at their disposal at the time and accomplish things, okay? So what I'm seeing here is that, like, some of you guys, like God is just trying to keep those blocks in place to guide you towards these dreams, these ambitions that you have. Page of Cups. There's some beautiful ideas up in that mind of yours that aren't getting to blossom and come to a full fruition on this one, okay? Some of you guys have even been quietly quitting already for a while and just focusing on yourself because you've already made that choice with the 2 of Wands to the King of Cups, Pisces, Aries energy. And it's kind of like some of you guys want to break the 9-to-5 cycle already, okay? Maybe like you're a consultant or even a healer. If you are doing like tarot or Reiki, you might be wanting to go deeper down that well. Business consultant comes out. Some of you guys, you might even want to start like online selling. I'm seeing like Facebook Marketplace or Etsy, stuff like that. Like I'm seeing like you might be like, maybe you make stuff like repurposing furniture. You refinish it, clean it up, resell it. Or like for some of you guys, I'm seeing like crocheting and knitting, either making blankets or like mittens and hats and stuff like that. And like there's gold in them there ideas, okay? Right? And so God will keep kind of delaying work because God's like, hey, psst, Gemini, you should try that. It's a really good idea. Go for it. You got this. All right. So what I'm seeing here is all this is happening in a way of God saying the time is right. The iron is hot, ready to strike to bring the side hustle up to par. Right. Okay. Meanwhile, until it's making enough money to sustain you in the lifestyle you're accustomed to, like hanging out in the day job's kind of cool. Go ahead and use them for the benefits, the payroll, and the insurance and stuff. You know, you just go in there, do your work, no problema. And yeah, then at some point you can straight up Merle Haggard them and be like, take this job and shut it. I ain't working here no more. But yeah, I mean, you might want to quit a little more delicate than that. But in your head, that's what you'll be thinking. And I totally get it. That's cool. Okay. I see, for those of you who are like, Archer, I don't know if I can sing that song to the boss. It's cool. Because what I'm seeing on the King of Cups to the 2 of Wands is that HR is actually working behind the scenes to make some decisions. Okay. For those of you that don't want to go 9 to 5 or don't want to go 24/7, want to stick to your 9 to 5, I'm seeing what's coming out there is that HR is working to make some decisions and changes behind the scenes that will replace the non-workers because they know too. All right, the HR just doesn't share what they know, but they totally know those people ain't working and ain't living up to their end of the deals, okay? And I'm seeing that those changes, by letting some of those people go, will bring in some newer, younger people that actually are very happy to have a job and will actually do their job, okay? Things will start to balance out in the long run, King of Cups, where you get back to liking work again. And if you are planning to sing to them and go your own way with your own 24/7, it's taken off. Like the time is right to start putting these things into place. Okay. All right. Let's see what's going on forward now. Let's get into the love. Okay. Let's see. Give me everything you got on this King of Pentacles. Let's start with the past love and take it from there. And thank you guys for being here too. I appreciate you. You guys are awesome. Hey Eva, what's up? How you doing? What's up, Sassy K? How are you? Hi, Amy. Wendy, how you doing? 7 of Wands, 8 of Swords, right to the Death card. Okay, Scorpio, Leo, Gemini energy on this, but the King of Pentacles is there too. Now we got a King of Pentacles sandwich. I mentioned about the sandwich earlier. Okay? This person is very closed off and guarded. They're defending and protecting themselves. Seven of Wands to the Eight of Swords. Okay? Seven of Wands protects that Six of Wands victory from back when they thought they were all that in a bag of chips and they found out they were stale Fritos. Okay? That's been in the vending machine for too long. But with this one here, what I'm seeing is they promised you the moon, never even delivered the green cheese. You know what I mean? And they were like cool, calm, and confident. King of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, knew exactly what they wanted and where they were going. But then, like, in the beginning, until their mask fell off. And then all of a sudden, complete drastic change. Eight of Swords. They started becoming defensive, becoming closed off, becoming guarded. The real them showed through. The stuff they hid behind that, okay? The Death card shows a timeout was needed. For you or them might actually be in IT, because in my tarot, the Death card, it's the blue screen of death from Windows coming in, where like a whole complete reboot's needed. We need to defrag this thing, put some more RAM in it, clear out the cache, empty the trash bin. How many things are in your recycle bin on your computer? Check that out. But the Death card, here's a complete energetical reboot was needed in their mind, in their attitude, and in their ego, okay? Some of you are dealing straight up with a player. Nothing but constant in and out energy on this with that Eight of Swords, all right? Could be dealing with a Gemini, could be a Leo or a Scorpio. There's Virgo here as well, too, because the Kings in Tarot are the mutable energy, the Queens in Tarot are the cardinal energy, and the Knights are the fixed energy, okay? Yeah, close enough for government work. The Hangman, Pisces energy strong to the King of Swords, your energy on the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, all right. I'm going to take my words back because the King of Pentacles stayed at the bottom of the deck. We kept the King of Pentacles sandwich here, okay? So I do see on this, I'm going to take my words back to how I was being mean to the cross-watcher because they've done the work to make a fresh offer. The reboot actually worked up successfully. It might have just taken them some time because, like, they're a slower processor, possibly, okay? Like, for some of you, you straight up cheated. Like, you caught them cheating. Like, right in the act. And you're like, well, and they tried to deny it. Like, literally what they just did, where they're like, oh, no, Gemini was cheating. Gemini did not cheat. Crosswatcher, stop it. Behave yourself. But you busted them in the act, right? And that Death card was the complete breakdown of the connection at this one, okay? Some of you guys, they were very immature. Could have had ADHD. Straight up Peter Pan syndrome might have come out with the Hangman, Pisces energy, okay? Where they always tried it. But I do see here the time apart has given them time to sort through the things in life that they needed to. King of Swords. They remember everything you said to them during that last conversation and the last fight. Gemini energy. Could be dealing with another Gemini. But it shows that a complete reboot was needed on their side here, okay? Could have been an age difference between you guys. But, I mean, you straight up had more street smarts going on, okay? You've been through more life experiences. You knew what was up, okay? And they didn't. They might have led a more of a sheltered life, okay? But I do see here that they have done the work to grow. I mean, they're a King of Pentacles sandwich right now, okay? Two King of Pentacles. And when I get repeating cards, that's my guides telling me, keep going, Archer. You're on message. Keep rolling. Don't stop now, okay? So even with all that, I do see that right now, the energy here is at a point, because they have grown, they have matured with the World card, Knight of Cups. Either one of y'all could make an offer on this, okay? Some of you guys, it might be a little bit of a work connection or your hobbies or interests connect because the Emperor's here to the Empress. That's a divine couple. But this Knight of Cups that shows up with the World card, I do see right now that they've grown, they've matured. They're now King of Pentacles sandwich. That's cool. Strong Virgo energy, right? But that either one of you guys could actually reach out now, and there is a chance and a potential to mend the fence and go forward together, okay? I like that. So I will be nice to the crosswatcher now because you know what? It takes a lot to realize that you're the problem and to do the work. So props to you, crosswatcher. I dig it, okay? They got a good seal of approval here. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. Could be a Pisces. Virgo's here. Scorpio. Leo's is here as well. There's also Cancerian energy blended in with the Pisces, which is interesting. So you have all the water signs. They're a very emotional person, okay? Interesting. That guardian angel's back. As I'm staring at the Ace of Pentacles, you might notice pennies on your pathway, all right? Because I'm hearing that song. It's an oldie, Pennies from Heaven. It's from the movie The Founder with Michael Keaton. That might resonate. But I'm hearing the term from your guardian angel, remember the dead. Interesting. Give me something on that. What do you have to say? There is somebody with us, okay, Gemini? Let me see what they have to say. Remember the dead. I'm Archer. How could I forget? 5 of Cups. This... To the 2 of Cups with the 9 of Swords. That clock really sticks out to me at the bottom, okay? This is somebody that did pass on. Could be, I'm seeing like a sibling. Might be a brother, might be a sister, or just somebody that was like, you held them in a really close regard, like they were a sibling to you. But like their time came before their time was due. And really they want to step up and make it a point to just say they're sorry. They know you have been through a lot since they left, but they never really have left. That's the thing. That when you do see coins or feathers on your pathway, that is them. Because this silence here, you didn't expect it when you found out about it, and they tried everything they could. They were like, Archer, I knew I was at the point of no return, and they are really proud that you defended them and stood up for them against a lot of the back talk, okay? And in return, they're guiding in the love that you have been waiting for things to work out for you, okay? So when you notice feathers and pennies on your path, it's from them to let you know, hey, look, I am literally right beside you. They're like, I just put that feather there. I just put that penny there just before you rounded the corner. And I'm still with you. And they're very appreciative for how much you go to bat for them, Gemini. And in turn, they're making sure you find some real love, okay? That comes in that you deserve on this one. Definitely. I'm going to disconnect from it, give condolences, but I like you. You're cool. You're cool. You can hang out. You're part of the fam now, okay? I remember the dead. I can't forget them. I have to turn it off sometimes when it's like, hey, it's bedtime. Y'all don't come in the bedroom. Okay. You find a feather or a penny in your bedroom. Heads up. They're in there. Okay. Anyways, they're funny. They got a cute banter about them. And they do love you very much. Okay. All right. Let's roll on. For some reason, I'm seeing a toothbrush by a door. That's interesting. Okay. Anyhow. All right. Let's go new love. Let's do it to it. All right. Condolences and sending love. All right. New love. What do we got for the Geminis interested in? Somebody new or somebody that's a little bit like already like in your energy. All right. Let's see what we got. Give me what you got in this 10 of Wands. Somebody that's already been there, done that, got the t-shirt, and they're ready to move forward. Thank you. 7 of Pentacles. Told you they're ready to move forward. All right. I'm seeing a Gemini that maybe you or them like just like growing flowers, or I'm seeing a Gemini visiting a nursery or like a Home Depot to the like the floral, the garden center. You know, like you just love picking out flowers and stuff for your garden and decorating the house that way, right? Or for some of you, this might be where you guys meet, okay? Heads up, guys roll in there and out really quick. We don't like hang out and go shopping and stuff, so you got to watch the time frame. Usually the contractors show up in the morning, so. But life hack for y'all. But okay, this is somebody in the 7 of Pentacles that have worked through. They've planted those seeds. Some have fallen on barren paths, and some they've actually nurtured and grown. But they're at a point where they're ready to come together in a union. So together, you guys can achieve your 10 Pentacles already, okay? For like you, this is the reward for the order you placed, okay, with God. You're the magician on this one, and I see they are too. So they're on your level. You guys are both like manifesting generators in this one, where you're creating the future that you want, okay? Like. Now, they're not going to be quite used to, like, what you're used to. They're not quite the norm. 5 of Wands to the Tower on the Devil. Told you. All right? They got a little interesting side about them. This might be the person that'll pet a black cat because they're like, it's just a black cat. It's still just a cat. Okay? Or they'll walk under a ladder because, like, hey, God didn't put the ladder there. The window cleaners did. I want my coffee. Something like that. And, like, they don't worry about things, okay? They're a motivator. They're a powerhouse. The Capricorn energy on the Devil, it's not always about addictions and obsessions. It's that motivation. Capricorn will power anybody through to get to the top of the mountaintop, okay? They're on a different level here, and they keep their past in the past, and they've already been through a tower moment where they've disconnected from it to reestablish a stronger, better signal. In my cards, the Tower card is cell phone. Maybe you've noticed your cell phone having like 1 bar of reception. You're like, what do I pay so much for? Okay? That type of thing. Maybe there's actually, I'm seeing a Gemini that you might have like be Android now and decided to go for it and get an iPhone. Or vice versa, where you're tired of the iPhone stuff and go into an Android. But in my deck, the Tower card shows this person had to take their phone, put it into airplane mode so it disconnected from the older, weaker, distant tower, and then take it back out of airplane mode so it connects to a newer, stronger, more powerful tower. Okay, so this one here, they've kept their past in the past, and they have a very positive outlook on life. They're strong, they're confident with the Magician card. And I honestly can't tell which one of you brought the other one into your life. Okay, y'all are like Lucy and Ethel in the Chocolate Factory. Like, you both are like screaming at God, this is what I want, this is what I want. You know what I mean? Okay, this one shows here that on the Tower card, you guys are literally calling each other into your streams. The Wheel of Fortune to the Queen of Wands, Aries, Sagittarius, and Cancer energy. Yep. This one here's the reward. You guys both did the work. You guys are both like God's sitting there and like they're sitting there going, I want 5'1", brown hair, cute, you know, and you're sitting there, I want 6'5", blue eyes, fine. And God's like, whoa, hang on, guys, hold on, just y'all, Peter, just get them together. Peter's like, all right, got you. This one here shows that the wheels turn in favor for both of you guys to come together, because what they dealt with in the past was a lot of users, gold diggers, that sort of a thing. I'm hearing Good Luck Babe by, who is that? Chappelle Roan, where it's like they know what them and their past persons had between them, but their past persons blew it, and they cleared the energetical ways to go forward. Okay, Capricorn, Scorpio, and Aries energy on this one here. Okay, they are a little bit slow to proceed, Five of Wands, because they want to do what's best for everybody involved. They've overcome those fights, those struggles. Leo energy, Capricorn strong. You're them could be born on the 7th, the 10th, the 15th is here. And believe it or not, I do see for I see for maybe about 5% of you, this is actually the past person that is now in this new mindset, okay? With that Capricorn of the Tower card. Then the other 95% of you that are here talking about new love is just straight up somebody that you don't know and like or you just met, and they're not like anything you've dealt with in the past, okay? They're established, and they have been wanting to take things to the next level. They've been focused on you with this Capricorn energy. I see this things will start off as like a bit of a slow burn, all right, with the Queen of Wands, Aries energy on this one, and there's another cat in the card there to the Wheel of Fortune. Once you guys do get going, it's going to start moving much faster than expected, because the Wheel of Fortune in my decks, it's that skywalk at an airport, that they've been just cruising along, passing up the skywalk so far, but then they come and they find you, and then they hop on the skywalk to get to the other end of the airport in the terminal really quick before the gate takes off and leaves, okay? So things will start off a bit slow because of their shyness from the past hurts, the past fears, and what those gold diggers did to them. You could be dealing with somebody that in the past dealt with a straight-up man-eater, a female narcissist, okay? Even the male Geminis, you might have like, the woman coming into your life might have dealt with a lot of male narcissists too. But the Five of Wands shows that you guys worked. I'm seeing these things here that like they're confident, and like you guys will work together to help change their mindsets, like both y'all's mindsets, from a place of like, what if we try and fail, to what if we try and succeed. And going forward in this one, things will go to the next step. Once you both do open up, things are going to start moving really, really much more faster than you expected. Okay? Kind of like, because you can hop on that skywalk anytime if you want to get over to the terminal faster. You can walk around it, that's fine. Sometimes people face plant the thing because it's moving really, really fast. I plead the fifth, nobody saw me do it. Ones at Nashville International move fast. I mean, I know I've seen it happen before. Gemini, stop calling me out on stuff. All right, but this one here is going to start moving faster than you expected. Once you guys open up and let each other in a bit, it's going to work out really, really well for you. I love that for you, Gemini. You guys deserve it. 10 of Pentacles. Boom. And boom goes the dynamite. I am seeing a mascot. Like, yeah. Like, I don't know. Like, dude, could you or them actually be the mascot for like a sport team or something? I don't know. For some reason that resonates. And I'm seeing a compass too. Like, it might have been like your grandfather's or family heirloom that's been handed down, because it's like a really old traditional compass. Interesting. But yeah, 10 of Pentacles, the Four of Swords. After a period of rest, you guys both come together. And look who's back. The freaking Emperor's here too. Alright, for some of you guys, there's a little bit of 50 Shades of Gemini going on. I cannot with you, Gemini. That is not safe for YouTube. Oh my goodness. But yeah, for some of you guys, there's a little bit of a crush where the boss is crushing on you. Okay? Just wanted you to know that. Okay? So, you know. But this is actually being ready to take that leap and take a chance, because you guys both have had the time to rest. Four of Swords. And for the Geminis with a past person, the Four of Swords is showing that the time out between you guys was needed. God had to put this thing in a Ziploc, yellow and blue make green, seal it like that King of Pentacles sandwich, put it on hold on ice so that you guys can both heal your hearts and let them come back so they don't hurt you again, which they won't with the Ten of Pentacles. This is going the distance on the Four of Swords, okay? I like that for you. Virgo and Libra energy, very strong in the reading. So let's see what we got going forward. All right. Give me an outcome on this, because I do see you guys are ready to take that leap of faith with the Tower card. Queen of Pentacles. Whoa, Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. For the Geminis, dealing with a past person, they do return, and you guys come together in a solid couple, okay? I like that. King to the Queen of Pentacles. And for those of the Geminis with a new person, Three of Pentacles comes in to get you to your Ten of Pentacles with the new person. Because remember, they're Seven Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles shows up with it, Taurus Capricorn energy, and your 10 Pentacles shows up. So whether you are a Gemini dealing with the past or a new person, in the outcome, you win. You get what you've been looking for and the rewards. The Moon card, Two of Swords, to the World card, on the Eight of Wands, to the Lovers. Way to make a statement. Your card's the last card out. And the Eight of Wands to the World card shows that the energetical airspace, that's the it card for August, okay? This shows that the communication, the airways are clear for you guys to land and talk to each other and make it go forward with the World card. All right, Gemini, Sagittarius energy. You've got strong Sag and Virgo in this reading. That Two of Swords is that you guys are ready to take that chance, take that step, and you overcome the fears, okay? The Moon card are those fears that the Sun illuminates, being afraid of the unknown, afraid of commitments, and afraid, like, what if we do try and fail? That the Two of Swords is having some chance, taking faith. And what if we try and succeed? You guys totally succeed. The Lovers card to the Eight of Wands to the World card, okay? This is taking the chance that will bring in the rewards that you have worked and fought so hard for so long with the World card. Literally any sign at that point comes out. But it's really the relationship that keeps things very fun, very exciting. They, like, when you talk, they listen to you. This is the energy that they keep their phone face up, and you don't have to worry about the phone being face down. Right? And like the text goes off, and in the past you've dealt with people who are like, oh my gosh, don't look at my phone. This is the ones that just face up, and they're like, oh yeah, would you check and see who that is? And you're like, what? And they're like, yeah, the password's your birthday. And you're like, exactly, that cool, okay? And then like when you're like, oh, it's your friend, they want to know if you're coming over this weekend to play video games, pickleball. I've seen a Gemini plays pickleball possibly, but they're like, oh no, tell them we can't because we're going to Home Depot or the Garden Center. We're going to buy all those flowers you've been wanting. And you're like, okay, it's not like, haha, are you teasing me? But more like, haha, I want to have your children. Right? This here shows that you guys have an open line of communication between you guys, and it'll be a fun and exciting relationship going forward, okay? Never entering that dreaded 7-year itch, Seven of Pentacles, where things grow slow and stagnant, but allowing the honeymoon phase to last longer than you both anticipated, and for things to work out in your favors, okay? That'll keep the fires burning and an equal reciprocal relationship that you guys can trust and will totally love. With the Lovers card to the World card. Amazing energy. Oh my goodness, Gemini, you are, no wonder you've been feeling so rough lately. But the future, you're going to be feeling the complete opposite. Oh my gosh, Gemini, this is so awesome. You could be dealing with another Gemini. Sagittarius, Pisces are here. Cancer, Virgo, and Taurus are here. You've also got Libra and Aquarius are strong. There's even Capricorn, Leo. I mean, the World card's here. Could be any sign at that point. You're going to be born on the 28th. The 29th comes out. The 3rd, the 31st is here. The 18th. I'm also seeing the 6th, the 7th, even the 10th. Wow. Gemini, claim this one. Leave a comment down below and let's claim this thing. You deserve it. We're going to all work as a family together and make this happen for you, okay? We're going to be all Captain Picard on this stuff and make it so. Patrick Stewart stuff. I'm trying to get Patrick Stewart's accent down. It keeps sounding like Sean Connery. Like from Saturday Night Live. That's Sean Connery. Yeah, right? Figure insert the joke you want there. Oh my word. Gemini, leave a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates. I know you're very busy and there's a lot going on. So to take a moment to leave me a little comment means the world to me. I do get notified, love them all. And I do eventually like, love, and reply to every single one of them. It takes me a long time to keep caught up, but I do it, okay? I promise. All right? Tried, tested, and true. My arrow always finds its way to you. I mean that. All right, and remember, this will resonate to any placement of Gemini within your chart. Regardless of where it's at in your chart, we're going to manifest this for you. You deserve it, Gemini. All right? So let's do a couple super chats. Let's tap in and see what's up with the super chat energy, see how the persons in the family are doing, and watch how this like ties into your reading too. This is your bonus extended on top of everything else. All right? Let's go for it. Thank you guys. Love you for being here too. Let's see what's up. All right. Instagram, TikTok, if you guys do want to check out the reading, if you came in late to the reading, you're more than welcome to head back over to the channel, YouTube, Archer Astrology. It is available in the August playlist. All right, let's grab the Rose Tarot. Kesha, you ready? Let's grab the Rose Tarot. Hey, what's up, Sonny? How you doing? What's up, Bunny? How are you guys? Smith for life. What up? All right, Super Chats. Hi, Sasha. How you doing? Gabby, what's up? How you guys been? All right. Let's start with Angel Eyes. Energies for love for you today. Super quiet. Okay, let's find out. Got you covered, girl. Give me some love info for Angel Eyes. This poor girl needs some real love. She's got like the biggest heart in like the universe. All right, give me some love readings. What's up for Angel Eyes? The Seven of Swords, the Four of Cups, Nine of Wands to the Six of Wands, and the Page of Wands. Whoa, okay. Two of Cups. There's the first one I got with the confirmation. Okay, it's Cancer energy. I got a Cancer card before a Taurus card. And what I'm seeing here is this means your Cancer is healing Seven of Swords, cutting out that Five of Swords, the stuff that got in the way they acted, just their mindset, all right, and coming forward. There is confirmation that there is nobody else in their life with the Four of Cups. They're Captain Dry Cup. There is no cups for them right now. Not do they make things go with you. But I do see Cancer's checking you out with that Nine of Wands. He might be hiding out like Wilson from Home Improvement behind the privacy fence being like, what's Angel Eyes up to? But the outcome on it is that he's going to reach out and take a chance and see things from a more positive Sagittarius type of a perspective. And you've got a Six of Wands victory. Believe it or not, the Cancerian's going to reach out first, and you guys are going to go the distance on this one together, okay? So it's only quiet today because Cancerian is still kind of trying to figure out how to say I'm sorry, which really, I'm being told that you'd be like, if he would just say that, I'd be like, okay, let's keep going here, okay? But he feels really bad for what he did to you, because like once he came out of the way he was feeling, he was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I did it again. Oops, I did it again. He went all Britney Spears, okay? But I do see him going to take a chance on this and reach out. Hang tight the next, within the next, believe it or not, within the next 9 days max, but I'm actually seeing more like 9 hours. I think you'll actually hear from Cancer today. Yeah, something on Cancer's side of the fence today is going to make Cancer be like, I really need to text Angel Eyes. I just want to text Angel Eyes. Okay? And it does wind up with the Six of Wands. I think you're going to wind up with Cancer. Okay? Like, yeah. Yeah, I think Cancer's going to beat Taurus. All right, so I do hope that helps. All right, love you, girl. All right, Romy. Give me a little love energy check-in for Romy. What's going on with Romy? Thank you for the super chat, too. I appreciate you. Wheel of Fortune to the Two of Cups, to the King of Cups. The love energies around you right now are that you have crossed over from a point where you almost were coming off very sad, very down, where nobody would approach you in a love mindset because they're like, you know what, Romy looks really hurt. Like they just wanted to all nurture and take care of you. However, you're feeling a little different today. Like by the end of the day, you're going to start feeling a little more confident, or something's going to change up. I think what's going to happen with the Two of Cups is that it's kind of like on the other side of the fence, the one on your mind is realizing how much their feelings, how deep they go for you with the King of Cups, Pisces energy. And with that Two of Cups, there's a lot of timing at play where you're going to start feeling better. Almost like by the end of the day, you're like, I just know they're going to reach out. I just know something's going to happen. And it's because on their side of the fence, they're realizing they've only got feelings for you. So your energy today, Romy, is being affected by their energies. What they're doing is like hitting your, because you guys are energetically connected still, Cancer Pisces energy on that. So yeah, for some reason you're going to go from being like, man, what a rough day, to like on your way home be like, wow, I just feel good today. What's going on? It's because your person's realizing, oh my gosh, I'm in love with Romy. And you're going to start feeling that love. Okay. So I hope that helps, and I love you, girl. All right, Maria, what's up, Maria? A general reading for September. Give me a little September forecast. I always wanted to be a weatherman. I actually went to the broadcasting school for a little bit before I started my own company. I always wanted to be a weatherman. All right, current conditions, September outlook for Maria. What's happening in September? the Two of Swords to the Fool card on the Six of Wands. What I see coming in for you, and thank you for the super chat. That is a very generous donation. Oh my goodness. What I'm seeing here right out of the gate in September, it'll start off a little bit quiet, okay? Maybe only just the first week or so, but by the time that new moon hits, the one on your mind is going to reach out to try to restart things with you with the Fool card with a bit of a peace offering. The Two of Swords is once you've come through that side of the sword that cuts, then you start to heal and you reach out. They're going to want to take a chance and make a peace offering with you that'll lead into a Six of Wands victory. So far I got 2 Six of Wands coming out here. This is beautifulness. But yeah, the outcome is the one on your mind actually winding up with you. Six of Swords shows that they're seeing things from a different perspective, and a Six of Wands victory shows up. All right, Caitlin Petty in like a limo with tinted windows. You guys might actually wind up, I actually do see you winding up getting married. Not September. I'm looking further down the road. Like it takes back off in September, but then I see you guys having like a straight up limo for your wedding. Just so you know, okay? You guys will end up renting one or getting one, okay? But yeah, Six of Wands to the Emperor, they've matured, and actually they're going to come in during September. They'll be quiet in the first week. The new moon will hit. It'll like pop them, all right? And then they'll start coming out. So before you get to Libra season, they'll reach out with that first peace offering. And then going forward from there, it's a new start. And you guys both see things from a positive perspective. As we get into Libra season on the Two of Swords, it's a peaceful union between the two of you guys because they matured, all right? So I hope that helps. Love you, girl. All right, Jamie, love for you and Victor. Got you covered, girl, for sure, Mod Squad. All right, give me a little tie-in, tap-in, and tune-in on what's going on for Jamie and Victor. Current conditions at Jamie and Victor. Page of Cups, Two of Wands, Nine of Cups. You've been wishing for a while for Victor to reach out, right? And part of you has actually been nervous of like, has Victor... Are you curious if Victor has somebody else? Because right here's the Four of Cups. No, he does not. So we'll clear that one. I'm going to soak that Band-Aid in warm water and we'll peel it off gently. No cups for him. Victor gets a no love. Four of Cups energy until he comes right and correct with you, which I do see him doing. Okay? The love energy shows he is finally making a decision to take a chance and apologize and see where things could go between you guys going forward. The Page of Cups. That the Nine of Cups, it's straight up you wished for it. I'm being told you said something to the effect of, please just let things work out for me and Victor. I just love them. Nine of Cups. God's like, okay. Look how happy you're going to look in the going forward. This is you when you get that first text message, Page of Cups, being like, hey, Jamie, sorry, can we talk? Or hey. Even just the hey, you're going to be like, yeah. You're going to throw your phone. Make sure you're near a couch or something soft. Okay? But yeah. It'll actually work out. Four of Cups, he got nobody else. Seven of Swords, just working on himself. Six of Pentacles to the Eight of Pentacles. So he makes the offer during Virgo season. And then after that, Hermit card, it starts going a lot faster than you planned with the Chariot. And he's already kind of checking you out, too. Three of Cups. There's a wedding in your future. All right? Three of Cups is the wedding at Cana in the Biblical Tarot. So, yeah, you got this. All right, Tia, what do we got for you, Tia? Let's see. What to expect during the weekend. All right, let's see what we got. Five of Wands, the Hierophant. You are going to learn as to why your person has been slow to proceed. Because your person is getting told a bunch of stuff about, like, Tia's the one, don't mess it up, Lover's card. And then you're like, well, if everybody's telling him that, why in the world isn't he doing something about it? Lover's card to the World card shows this is the decision that he makes to do something with it, okay? Leo's going to lock you down, Tia, okay, over the weekend. Lover's card to the World card. Tell me those are not beautiful cards for you to get. Yeah, because right now Leo's dealing with somebody trying to teach him better, being like, so, what, have you made it official yet? And he's like, oh, I don't know yet, or I don't know if I'm ready or if I should. And people are like, dude, don't mess it up. What are you doing? Tia's good people. And he's like, oh, gee, but yeah. And then the mom's like, what are you talking about? You've been waiting for this forever. And he's like, yeah. You know, that's where he goes into the Lover's card, makes a choice, and goes forward onto it with the World card. I think he's going to lock you down this weekend. Page of Wands. You're going to be like, no way. All right? So I hope that helps. All right, let's see. No love. Should I go back? All right, Shrek, let's see what's up. Should Shrek go back? Not love. Should Shrek go back? Eight of Swords to the Page of Pentacles. Moon card to the King of Cups. Three of Cups. In this case, what I'm seeing here is no. If you actually go forward, go to something that's in the same industry but different provider, then in that case, it'll alleviate the fears you will have in your daily, day-to-day work of being judged. Of like, well, they took me back, but everybody's judging me. I don't know if, like, feeling like it's not cleared air with the Eight of Swords. What I'm being told is go in another perspective and make an offer on this one. You'll wind up much better because there's no history or past in the workplace, and you'll be able to be whatever you want to be. Very much like if the Beatles had stayed in the suits and shaking their hair and screaming, "She loves you," they'd have been stuck doing that until they were 40 or 50 years old. Sorry, Paul, I know you kind of do that, but it works, whatever. But in this case, this is where if you go in the new direction, new provider, you get to put on the Sgt. Pepper outfit and be whoever you want to be. Your past doesn't follow you or come with you. Now, side note on the Eight of Swords, because the Eight of Swords is Gemini energy. So Gemini, there's always a second way to look at things when you're in Gemini's energy with the Eight of Swords. If you've already had an offer or something of a communication that has been like, we'd be interested in bringing you back, having you work this out, then go for it. Take and strike while the iron's hot, like we came out in the Gemini reading. But if there's no offer, go for the new direction and same industry, but good at what you do, and you get to walk in with a clean slate to be the Shrek that you want to be, because nobody knows of the past. Okay? So a multiple choice thing for you, but that Eight of Swords through the Gemini energy in there where you've got two very potential futures. Either one, whichever one you choose, right choice. That's the beauty of it, because both timelines are already written and played out. That's the coolness for it. All right? So keep me posted. Let me know how it goes. All right, Janice. Let's see. Whatever you got for me. Okay, I got you, babe. All right, let's see. I just heard that Sonny and Cher song. I got you, babe. All right, cool. Let's go. Because I always call women like darling or hun. All right, let's see what's up. Unless they ask. If a girl's like, you can call me babe, then I'm like, all right, cool. Let's go. So let's see what we got. Whatever comes out for Janice. Let's do it to it. Three of Cups. Eight of Swords. Page of Pentacles. Whoa. You are actually going to get communication from the one that we've been talking about in some of the super chats. Because here's the cool thing that's going on with the King of Swords. Just us talking about him has put us into his energy. This is going to be one of those things in the future because, like right now, he's been thinking about marrying you. Now, he's going to reach out with a message, Page of Pentacles, that you're going to be like, whoa. And it's not going to be like, hi, do you forgive me? Can we go get married this afternoon? What are you doing later on? But this will be the communication that shows up that will be the start that leads you to a Three of Cups, the wedding in Cana. All right? I see it's happening in the next 8 days. All right? He is still in that Eight of Swords energy for this to, like, he's a little closed off, a little nervous about it. But then behind the scenes, he's already dreamt about marrying you and be like, wow, if this works out, you know, nobody else would compare. All right? I can't, like, he sees your face everywhere and all that stuff right now. He could be even checking out, like, your online profiles from a fake profile or from a friend's profile, just to be like testing the waters, see if the time's right, if you're still available. But I see here in the outcome, in his mind, he already has plans to marry you in the back of his head. That within the next 8 days will be the hey text that starts things that lead you into marriage. Okay? So, and we've been doing the manifesting work right here, King of Swords. All right, so I hope that helps. Keep us posted. All right, Sasha, what's up? All right, does Maybach's best friend misses me? Does Maybach's best friend miss me? Is her new friendship with her new best friend, that's meaning Indrid. Okay, gotcha. Let's see. Three of Cups to the Five of Cups. Strength card. Queen of Cups. Yeah, she does totally miss you. Because it's kind of like she's fronting it, you know, with this Hermit card. That, yeah, the new friend is like, okay, but not you. The new friend does some things in their own way. That's cool. Strength card. But the Five of Cups shows she doesn't, like, it doesn't compete to you, Sasha. And the thing is, the reason she hasn't told you yet is because, like, just not sure how to. Like, you're, like, feels like that they put their foot too far down their throat, wrecked the friendship too far that they can't bring it back. And they're kind of stuck dealing with what they have to deal with. So they do totally miss you, Five of Cups. Look at them sitting there thinking about you and how much they miss you, how good things were back in the day with the Three of Cups, and the fact that no matter how much they try, they're not getting it with the new best friend because it's not you type of a thing. But that Queen of Cups, I do think actually that they're not going to be able to stay quiet about it, because the Queen of Cups is Cancer energy, forgiveness, and trying to make amends, and there's an unconditional love between you guys going forward where, like, they're going to reach out and be like, make that apology because they really totally miss what you guys had in your friendship that the new friend doesn't compete with, okay? So thank you so much for the super chat, too. I appreciate you. All right, Gabby, what's up? Oh, my goodness, Gabby. You and Sasha, you guys are generous. Oh, my gosh. Thank you, Gabby. This reading is sponsored by Gabby. Oh, my goodness. All right, what's new for you this week? And how is Pisces, the twin flame man? Will you finally fly to Europe in the next 10 days? Let's see. Give me a card on each question, please, and thank you. All right, what's new? Pisces energy and Europe. It's Europe. Remember, do you like antiquing or something? Because I just heard the old, if it's not Baruch, don't fix it. But yeah, 9 of Cups. Ooh, this is cool. Look how happy you're going to be in the outcome on this. Pisces energy, by the way. Okay? Now, 7 of Wands. This week, I see that you are protecting, like, I heard you got to fight for your right to party. But something on this. Maybe work has been stressing you out lately, and I'm seeing in the 7 of Wands, you're going to make some time for yourself. Even if it's just a staycation at home one night where you turn your phone off or put it in airplane mode, and you're like, I am putting on the baggiest sweatpants I own. I'm putting on the stupidest movie that I happen to love, and I'm going to enjoy myself. And I don't even care. I'm going to ice cream, popcorn, chips. I don't care. Total cheat night on the diet, total everything. It's my night on the 7 of Wands, and you need that. You go for it. That's awesome. Pick a silly movie. And then, okay, Pisces twin flame energy. What's up? 9 of Pentacles. Actually, the time apart is growing his energies. He's in a very good place and ready to move forward. He's only 1 pentacle away. You're his Ace of Pentacles, okay? So he's matured. He's growing in stability and ready to take a chance on things. I think Virgo season will change Pisces' mind because Virgo and Pisces are both mutable signs that adjust to the energies and the times. Leo season wasn't so great on your Pisces, but coming into Virgo season, he'll finish that 9 of Pentacles. And he also sees you looking very good in his mindset, like kind of like he wants to be a part of your life finally, too. Okay? Now, on to the... Oh, we got repeating 9s, by the way. September 9th. Watch the 9-9 portal. Manifest. 4 of Swords. Look at you sleeping all comfortably in Europe. Now, here's the thing. You're gonna be, like, thinking about Pisces a lot with the 4 of Swords. But on this one here, I actually see that you will fly to Europe in the next 10 days. You're nervous about the flight, possibly. Maybe just being stuck on the airplane or something. I don't know. But with the 4 of Swords... I do see you being able to put the fears aside when you get to Europe, and look at you hanging out in your hotel room right there, just resting comfortably. Okay, 4 of Swords. This is part of your rest time too. Oh my gosh, you're going to watch like funny British comedies. Yeah, girl, get it. All right? And like get some fish and chips, go to a pub, all those weird things. No, I love British terminologies. I'm just kidding. But yeah, you're going to have a good time. 9 of Cups. Like you're having fun. Look, that's you walking out of a pub right there with all the cups everywhere being like, yeah. All right? So, no, you're in good shape. All right. So, I hope that helps. Let us know how the trip goes, unless you get to watch us while you're over there, too. I'm sure England has internet. Of course they do. I want to go to England. I totally do want to go to England. I want to see London and Liverpool and Southampton. I want to tour. All right, Manchester I heard is pretty, too. Okay. Ashley, what's up, Ashley? How you doing, honey? All right, just a little general love career. So, okay, give me a whatever comes out. All right, God, whatever you want to focus on. Is that the card? Ooh, you are stopping me like Archer. I already showed you. 8 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands. Okay, I'm seeing that you're going to be approached at work about a promotion or just a straight-up raise because you feel like you've been passed up for it because you work really hard doing what you're doing and get ignored. And by even time to the work reading a little bit, 6 of Pentacles, you haven't gone unnoticed. HR is having been clear out some energies because there's been talks of like maybe some cutbacks or some changes. I see them actually approaching you and you either finally getting some kind of a review or just your $1.50 or whatever it is. There's something that's been promised to you that you've yet to receive that you will. 6 of Pentacles, okay? And I'm also being told, ironically, that there's already talks that they're changing insurance providers, but the new one is basically the same one rebranded. They got the bulk thing for a cheaper rate, but your copays and stuff will stay the same. That when you get the booklets and the pamphlets, don't worry about like looking at it and being like, oh my gosh, this is a lot of it's all the same stuff. So if you just carbon copy your current provider, you're just going to wind up getting a new insurance card. All right, but yeah, you also get a little promo coming from it. Either it's either the other. It's either a raise that they've promised you, or like the promise for advancement when you hired in that has been eluding you, they finally reach out and go, look, I'm sorry it's taking so long, but the job that you are perfect for finally became available, and we want to offer it to you. Boom. All right? Give me a card for love since you stopped me on the work home front. Six of Wands. You will not be alone forever. The love life shows a victory coming in, so it's the one that you want, bringing them back, because you've been working really hard to manifest them in the Six of Wands. You will not be alone. You're going to wind up in the future feeling very victorious. I see going into this last quarter of 2024 for you, things are going to be so much different than what the first 9 months have been like, okay? So Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio season is your epic times to shine, and all the little pieces have been being put into place throughout Mercury retrograde, which retrograde ends tomorrow, and then it's go time at that point, all right? So hope that helps. All right, let's see. Kiana, what's up, Kiana? How you doing, honey? All right. Give me a little love reading for Kiana, please, and thank you. What have we got? Queen of Swords, Five of Swords, King of Swords, Three of Cups. Whoa. Okay, Kiana, the one that you've been thinking about, they have not been the reason you're thinking about them so much. You're even sitting there going, like, I'm thinking about them more than usual, Archer. It's kind of like driving me crazy. I don't understand it. It's because they have realized, like, look at this. This came out in Gemini's reading, too, that I think Archangel Jeremiel paid your person a visit and was like, what did you do to Kiana? Right? Look at how bummed out they are without you. They've been through the ringer a little bit. Everything they did to you has happened to them tenfold. Ooh, wow. Yeah. And it was enough to wake them up that more than once they've been like, what did I do to Kiana? Oh my gosh, I can't believe I talked to Kiana that way. I can't believe I did that. They're going to wind up making an attempt to apologize and reach out. King to the Queen of Swords. This shows the fights you guys had been through in the past, because the King and Queen of Swords, when they do get into the banter or the fighting and that, it gets rough. However, you're still in a divine couple and a divine counterpart type of relationship that you guys will work things out. Because the Five of Swords, Three of Cups, like, they've been through the ringer, and the outcome is that they realize you're the one for them, the wedding of Cana. So there's a union already planned for you in your future, right around the new moon. Not the wedding. Wedding's coming down the road. I mean, unless this person comes at you, King of Swords, and is like, you know what? I'm sorry. Let's go get married. Let's just make this official. We can't keep doing this back and forth stuff. I want to be with you. I won't do it to you again. Let's just go for it. That sort of thing. But however, the new moon approaching in September is going to be a catalyst and a goal point for you. All right? So I do hope that helps. All right, guys. Thank you so much for the super chats, the donations to the family. At least I can do is read a couple of cards for you. I appreciate it. And Gemini, thank you very much for letting me read your life, your love, and your energy today. Truly appreciate you as well. And God, thank you for the messages we got for Gemini. As always, we're truly grateful and appreciative for your guidance, protection, and direction. And if you want to book that personal reading with me, email me at archerastrology@gmail.com, and you can choose from either the Zoom one-on-one or the traditional private YouTube links. I'll send you back all the pricing, info, and details. Otherwise, until next time, Gemini, mwah, interesting, whatever, go with it. I'll see you then. All right? Namaste. Peace and love. Archer out. Yeah, Chariot. I will see you later. Love you, Gemini.